Welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to tell you the number one thing that you need to get right or put the most thought into if you want to sell a product online. So what I'm talking about there is an online product. It could be a video course, it could be an ebook, it could be a coaching course, it could be done through Skype like a consultation, some service. It doesn't really matter what you're selling. The key thing is getting this one thing right, and if you do that, if you get this thing right, you will find everything else that you need to do easier. Now there's far more that goes into building a product than this one thing, so if you're interested in actually creating your own online product, check out the link in the description. It will give you a free 4-day course that will tell you all the tools you need and exactly how to do it, and step by step, so you can get them all lined up on your bases and you'll know exactly what you've got to do. The cool thing is, it's not that difficult. It's going to be more difficult if you've never done it before, but once you get these simple steps, you'll find it quite easy and it all pieces together. And this video will help you get the one thing right, which is really important. But do get your free course. There's also a free webinar there which goes far more into detail about building your own product and all the stuff you need, sales pages, how to package the product up, how to create it, and how to get it all set up on a marketplace as well, or on your own website with a payment processor. So do check out the course in the description. What I want to talk about today is the number one thing that you have to get right, and a lot of people miss this. Okay, so if you're worried about setting up your product, you think it might be too difficult, focus on this area first. Number one, the one thing is you need to get the niche right. What I mean by that is you need to get who you're going to serve very specifically. Ideally, what you want to know is, number one, the problem that you actually solve, or the problems. In fact, most niches, no matter what online product it is, there's more than just one main problem. There's like a lot of symptoms that cause a problem. For instance, if we take this video, and you're looking to create your own product, there's more that goes into it, isn't there? There's building an email list, there's building and writing the sales page, setting up the product, setting up the membership, which host to use, how to send traffic, and these are all little parts that will help you to drive traffic and sell your own product. So if you look at any niche area, there's lots of little things in there, okay, that create the symptoms of the problem. But what you want to do is you want to really think about who you're going to serve, but not in a broad sense. So let's say you want to go into weight loss as an example. I've got an example here to show you a really targeted product as well. But let's say you wanted to go into weight loss. You would not do well initially if you just targeted every single human being that wanted to lose weight, from people that want to lose a few pounds, or people that want to tone up, to people that are obese and they desperately want to lose a lot of weight quickly. You'd be better off catering for one group. You might tell or show women how to get a bikini body, or you might show women how to tone up, or you might show women how to get their bodies back after pregnancy, or you might tell men how to build muscle, and so on. The options are endless, and they're all a subdivision of losing weight, but you have to know who your product caters for. So that's the first thing to think about. Have a real think about today who you're going to actually serve, and the way to get the answer is to think, what's the number one thing or number one problem that your product will solve? Okay, and then once you've got that information, once you've had a good think about it, you will have a person that you're going to target. This is really the reason. So if we take that example of the bikini body, you're going to target women that wear bikinis. So what sort of age group is that going to be? Well, it's going to be everyone, but there's going to be more in terms of the demographics. There's going to be more women in a certain age group, in a certain situation in their life, that you're going to target. And you really need to narrow down and have a very good idea of who you want to show the product to, because not only will that help your conversions, but a lot of people make the mistake of building the product first and putting all the time in, and then realizing oh my god, I don't really know who I'm going to target with this, and then not getting any traffic, and then the offer dies. So it's very, very important, number one, that you know exactly who you're targeting and you know exactly which problems that your product will solve. Another thing that you have to think about is the offer itself has to be really, really good. Okay, if you want to make money selling a product online, obviously the offer needs to be really, really good. And the best way to work that out is, instead of thinking what you may think makes the offer good, you really want to start building up. This is more advanced, and I'll show you more on this in the free course below, so make sure that you pick that up in the description. But you really need to think about building an audience even before you release the product, and then you can ask them what they would like to see. So you're offering value for free. This is a really good way of doing it, offering value for free, and then asking and asking the question and saying, what do you need help with? And then you've got an idea of what to create the product around. It will make it far, far easier. I just want to show you a quick example. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of targeting. This is a product off ClickBank, and it's called His Secret Obsession, and it's targeting just women and gay men, but primarily women, because the video is actually aimed towards women, about how to find their dream man and how to woo them, so to speak, how to date them, and how to win another date, and how to start a relationship. So this offer is primarily for women looking to attract the love of their life, and that's the only people that it targets. So you can actually see how it's not targeting any woman just looking for a relationship. It's targeting women specifically looking for a life partner, and tells them exactly how to do that. Gives them information on how to do that. So that's one of the most important things that you can do, is have a good idea even before you create a product or learn about the tools or email marketing or any of that stuff. Have a really, really good idea of what your problem what the product does, what problem your product actually solves, and exactly who you're targeting. And if you do that, it will make everything else in terms of the materials you need, like a sales page and a product, it will make it far, far easier to create. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you something to think about and you liked it. Get your free course below in the description, and you'll get that webinar that will tell you, it will go more in depth about product creation and everything that you need to know. So excited to show you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you really, really soon.